can start saving money, and y'all can start saving money, and everybody's doing good.
You know what? As long as we're all winning, that's my only sentence.
Not you.
I'm just a freeloader for real.
Oh. Well, you don't really like. That's not really what you're into for real. Even when we're like, even when it is free. So it's like, yeah, I don't really expect it. You know, I was just asking.
Oh God, I feel it. What is new with you, my boy? You chilling? You living life? Yo, blessings and bread increasing.
No cap. I stayed in the house for a couple of days and didn't even notice, and that shit was kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie to you.
What'd you end up doing?
A lot of like sleeping. I watched a lot of YouTube, but that's kind of it. I ate all the food out my refrigerator. My freezer empty as a bitch. I gotta go to the grocery store after I leave up out of here. What else did I do? Yeah, that's about it, bro. I didn't do shit.
Very nice. Nothing.
Very nice. It was amazing.
You know what? That's how you know you're a goddamn adult. It was going pretty nice. Just got back from a road trip. You all will see the contents from said road trip pretty soon. And I realized sex work is kind of hard. It's kind of hard. Like, there's a lot of people, you know how people are like, hey, yo, this shit is not a real job. Oh, that shit like just super easy. They just have to be sexy and shit.
Yes.
Honestly, from talking to motherfuckers that actually get into that bag, that shit hard. That shit hard to like actually care and like keep doing it. I feel like there's like genuine work that needs to be done when it's in context to it.
Any job is taxing, especially when you work in that's basically customer service. You know, you just pretending all day. It's a little easier when you get to the upper echelon and you get to the point where you can pay niggas to like talk to, or you can pay men to talk to the men that are messaging you on OnlyFans. It saves you a lot of personal energy then. But even still, you got to deal with people running up to you in public and it's like, oh, treating you all kind of weird because you're,
See, that was like a common experience that all of them were telling me about. I was like, yeah, bro, I know the people that subscribe to my shit. I know it. And they're all weirdos. Yeah. And, you know, I feel like that's just a sad life. Like, you're running up to me basically for me to work for free. That's kind of crazy.
Or something I don't think I could deal with, like all the people that you know subscribe to you, and it don't just be like motherfuckers you went to school with. It'd be like teachers and shit, and you'd be like,
oh wow, so you just been waiting? That's just all you've been doing?
Is it illegal type shit? You know what I'm saying? And it's just like motherfuckers be like weird, like motherfuckers be weird for real. So then no.
Oh God. No, Shorty was telling me, was like, yeah, bro, I only fuck for work now. Now, like, sex is just ass for me. It's just terrible.
See, you done got to that point. That's how you should be able to tell that shit was not for you. Motherfuckers end up in the streets with the right niggas. But once you like, oh man, I can't live with the shit I did. That's what you should recognize. Maybe you shouldn't be in the streets, man.
Maybe just a tad. And then you meet another person that just like loves it. She like gets genuine joy from getting into that bag. It's just vastly different worlds.
Getting into that bag, are they really thoughts for real? I mean, like some people really like fuck or hoes, whatever. However, some people really just like to fuck all the time.
I feel that.
I feel like that's a lane for those people. Or you're really about your money. You grew up in the words of Sugar Free. You grew up real tough, so it ain't nothing for you to go out there and get that money for real. You know what I'm saying?
God, I pray for those people. That's all I can say about that. But you know what? Someone that I need to meet is men that are in OnlyFans. I want to see if their experience is as OD as a lot of women's experience as well.
Being a dude on OnlyFans is like worse.
Why?
Because it's hard. You have to deal with all the same shit.
What do you mean?
As a girl, I feel like it's a lot easier to gain a following.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Even if it takes you some time.
All right.
As a dude, you're selling to kind of a niche group of people already.
A niche, okay.
Unless you have like, I don't know, certain girls coming through, and even then, it's still kind of like,
it's not even about you at that point. It's about the people that you're pulling up with.
Yeah, and that's okay. Like Jimmy Smacks is probably making a bag. Not probably. Jimmy Smacks is making a bag. That's okay. But it's just like, then that's kind of hard to get into.
You know, that's fair.
You basically have to date a porn star to get to fuck with the other, or OnlyFans model to fuck with the other OnlyFans models, because it's like there's no just like, hey, I have a big dick. Like that doesn't work.
I was thinking about that recently. So okay, let me see how I could put this without sounding wild. It's super hard to like get into that like niche and like meet people that actually like do that type of work, right? Because of like there's so much like violence and tragedies, and just like it's hard to just infiltrate that like not even to just be a part of that whole, like, I wouldn't say organization, but like that group and community of people, and actually get them to like trust you enough to like come on here or like come talk with other people, because like they always seem like the worst shit is just ready to happen all the time. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, maybe.
Damn near just part of the work. But you know what? Yeah, that was my weekend. That was my weekend. But what's up, y'all? It's your host, Sensei AK, and I'm back again with another episode. I'm with my co-host.
What up, y'all? It's your boy, Paccmane CXZ. Check me out on everything at PACCMANCXZ. Emphasis on the CXZ on everything. You did.
Mm-hmm. Very fire, very fire. What are you planning on posting recently? What are you planning on posting?
Eat my dick.
Okay. I understand. Let's petition for him to start an OnlyFans in the comments. I mean, hey, if y'all want to see, you know something that's funny?
$40 an inch.
You know, that's great pricing. That's great pricing. On God. The funny thing is, I feel like a lot of people that watch this think you're the handsome one.
So here's the thing, right? Even if that were to be true, what in the blue fuck am I going to do on OnlyFans? I've always had this, like, I always thought it would be cool to have, like, a secret Twitter.
Okay.
I always thought that would be cool, but, like, nah, OnlyFans, I don't got OnlyFans penis. I'll let you down right now. I don't.
See?
I do not.
But here's the thing. I've watched porn that's, like, made for women. It's never even, like, as, like forceful as the shit is for niggas. So you don't need 10 inches to, like, get into the door.
Yeah, but then you need a woman to write it.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. They was talking about the director and shit, like Bill motherfuckers like actually like write the script for the porn that they make, and I'm like, you know what, that shit hard.
No, that's different. Like that's why I say, like that's why I try to make the distinction. OnlyFans models and porn stars are not the same thing. Porn stars are porn stars, and porn stars should be exalted. You know what I'm saying? these are the motherfuckers really putting in the real hard work.
Grinded.
OnlyFans bitches are crying, no cap. Like I'm telling you for real, it's actually nigga. Oh my god, I'm telling you. OnlyFans shorties that really be out here crying, oh, these dudes see me. No, bro. You don't. It's so different when you get to do what you want and when you want. And you get the money. These girls out here doing shit that they don't really want to do for the check. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
like,
you know what? That's low-key why I'm like, you know what? OnlyFans just might be the way of the future because of the motherfuckers on porn, like Pornhub and shit like that. That shit look hard as hell.
There are, like, a lot of those girls, like, made the transition. Like, you know, those top girls, you know, like your Riley Reeds and shit. Mm-hmm. They made the transition to where they can do their own shit on OnlyFans, but it's like that bag is still there in porn because once you reach the upper echelon,
those are the only motherfuckers that are making money in porn.
It's like the bag is deep.
Oh God!
But it's not worth it when you doing a whole bunch of like weird ass shit that you. But once you're there though, you get to pick and choose. You know what?
Yeah.
But once you're that middle of the ground or that middle ground where you're like not the worst, not the best. It's like
you're like kind of known, I guess.
Just kind of. It's from the stories that I hear, it's like yeah, everything's consensual or whatever, but you just kind of like are
bitch, you're at work.
Will.
Yeah, you're at work, bro.
Yeah. So it's like. It doesn't sound fun to do porn at all. And then you see that acting is hella ass and awkward and shit.
You know, my whole thing is I've heard that motherfuckers have to like stick needles in their shit and like just so they can like always be hard and shit like that. So you know what? That's when I knew this shit just might not be for this guy.
You know, everybody got their thing. I've heard varying stories. Like there's some niggas that are just weird. Like Brian Pumper is just like a weird ass. He's just a weird horny ass nigga. He just like that for real. Some
no
people
pills,
don't
no nothing.
They don't. They just. I heard this story. They fucked me up, bro. Like if you think about the logistics of this, if you could ever pull this off as a nigga, you are better than me. No cap, bro. Bro pulled up late to a scene, right? Mm-hmm. So whoever I can't remember who was in this.
Brian Pumps.
This other male porn star that was in the scene. So they started without him because that nigga was late as fuck, right? So they're in the middle of the scene. This nigga somehow hops the outside gate. They're in a mansion. They're in a mansion, right? This nigga somehow hops the outside gate, gets in the house, walks straight into the scene. Like this was like, mind you, this nigga's late for work. He just comes in the house, pants off, just straight into the scene, like ain't shit happened. Niggas are like, what the fuck are you doing? Like everybody was like, yo, whoa, wait. Like you're in a room full of porn stars and directors and cameramen. Everybody's looking at you like, what the fuck are you doing? Action. Some dudes are really just cut like that. That's not a lot.
You know what? Shouts out to y'all. Shouts out to y'all. Y'all make the world spin, bro. Oh God. But nah, they need to make sex work legal as soon as possible. Because of something about not having a union when you don't want to fuck, it's kind of crazy. But it's
not the logistics of that shit. To me, it has to just be about fucking kids. It has to be.
You know what? That's fair.
It has to be about fucking kids. There's no other reason to not legalize it.
it's like the type of basis where it's like you feel like you're corrupting the kids and they're just gonna be constantly watching or what?
I think that they don't legalize it so that it's easier to fuck children. I think that's why they do it. Because
okay, speak on it.
Because if you were to legalize prostitution, it would be fucking regulated. You can't fucking sell. You would have to independently sell coochie at 16 when there's all these fucking like industries with like marketing fucking budgets and some shit that are out here pushing these girls. For you to be 16, sell some, bro, you kind of have to like try hard as fuck at that point. You know what I'm saying?
The FDA is on your ass.
You can't just go to the fucking. You can't go to the little building because they not supposed to hire you. Maybe they. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like once you regulate the shit, and not only that, then it's tax. You can make money off this shit for the fucking government. They don't be worried about all in my pockets and shit.
Wrong guy.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like once you regulate it, it's a lot harder to get into it as an underage person.
Speaking of kids, this 25-year-old was living out the dream of a lot of grown folks by jumping back into high school and playing as a goddamn senior again. Hey, yo, if you were to go back to high school, do you think you'd be an all-star?
Hell no, I'm still ass. But this is I'm way stronger than them niggas, though. I forget
that's
about
what
that.
I'm telling you.
I be forgetting about that. I'm way stronger than them niggas.
Like, I personally feel like the only motherfuckers that are fucking me up are the niggas that are going to Duke. Personally. Like, if you go to the U, bro, come see me. That's what I'm thinking, bro.
I was behind them. I'm not even going to lie. I be watching my nephew's games, and I'm like, bro, check me in, bro.
These niggas are kids. Bro.
He plays 13, 14, U or whatever the fuck. Bro, I be like, check me in. I swear I was better than this at middle school.
You know what? On God. So I went and I watched my cousin play. He plays high school, right?
Yeah.
And all the little kids, I'm like, so everyone was just 5'7". I don't believe that. I do not believe everybody was 5'7". I don't believe I was 5'7" when I was in high school, for real. Because like they literally all look like miniature humans, and I'm watching my youngin just get stripped, and they're just doing his shit the whole game. The dude that he was guarding ended the game with like 28 points, and I'm like, personally, could not be me. You're not doing that shit with me. Damn. And now me at my grown age with like real confidence, I think I'm busting niggas' ass.
In high school, I think it really depends on who you end up playing, but like, I think any like mid-level team,
like,
you would bust their ass.
Oh God, I'm not even talking about like the major, like the real nice schools, like the 4As, the De La Salles, and the Shannon Park and shit like that. But I'm talking like, you know, I could see an Anoka team. I can go see an Anoka team.
I think but I think that applies to like most levels of sports. It's like, even as a nigga that doesn't play football, any non-top tier football team, I'm fucking them up. I ain't fucking them up. I'm not gonna lie.
At any position.
Y'all niggas are not touching me. Put me at QB, I'm throwing the whole length of the court of the fucking field.
Nigga knows nothing about football, but still pull up and just be an all-star, just busting everybody's ass, bro.
I would be a goat corner. I would be a goat corner on that fucking field. Nobody is getting past.
Oh God. You know, real quick, one thing that I'll always respect is cornerbacks. I will never talk shit to a cornerback ever again. Because when you have to like run backwards as fast as someone is running forward, I think you got it, bro. I genuinely think you got it.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it really just once you start getting a little stronger, just as you get older, you just start getting progressively stronger. You get less athletic though.
But I got grown man strength.
I think, and that's the craziest part.
I can't drop step, bro.
I think even at 30, it's like you can't even make it up and down the court as like at full speed. You still fucking them up.
But let me just ISO one good time.
Well, also you got all that time to like pick up moves and shit too. But like, yeah, straight bank shot. Dumbass nigga, you don't even know about that yet.
For no reason, you're just good at doing the whole Tim Duncan turn or just shoot that bitch.
Kobe face. Kareem dream shake.
On God.
Kareem? Hakeem.
Yes. Kareem and stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, most definitely. What was stopping your confidence as a youngin from being just great at sports?
So here's the thing. In middle school, I was okay.
Okay.
I didn't play 6th, 7th grade. 8th grade, I played everything. And then we had a great basketball season. We only lost twice. We lost 3 times, twice to the same team, because they were just fucking us up. They had this one play like where they was just like a corner 3. We could not defend that shit. And then this other team that we had beat hella times.
Real quick, I don't know what it is, but at like when you're in like middle school, if you know any simple play at all, you're just the best team in the whole league. Period.
They had this corner 3, and we just couldn't. I don't know.
They had a nigga that can hit a corner 3 consistently. That's insane. Not gonna lie to you.
They were fucking us up, bro. And the refs, I felt like the refs felt bad for us because I just started hacking after a certain point because I noticed that they weren't calling shit. So I just started grabbing everything, right? And we still got fucked up anyway. And then this other team that we lost our last game, we had beat them twice already though. It was always a close game. It was a good game, whatever. I was balling out then. But
Okay.
High school, it didn't make sense for me to play.
Weren't you like 6 foot still?
I was like 6 foot. I played freshman year. Or no, I didn't play. I tried out, and then they ended up trying to bench me because of my grades or whatever. And I was like, I'm not finna do this back and forth shit with y'all because
I'm fucking doing
shit
cardio.
is some bullshit. Like,
Because I can't do math for real, bro. Die. It's not even math. It's history.
if I actually got into that, you would agree with me too, because some of this shit was actually retarded.
Wait, what even happened?
So like, just one quick example. We just keep it quick. We used to have these sheets that we had to fill out every week in religion, and she would ask questions that are objectively opinion questions about religion or like how you see this word or how you understand this phrase, whatever the fuck the vocabulary was that week. She would grade at the beginning. She made it known you can have your own opinion. Oh, whatever. She would grade your opinion though.
That's so insane.
So based on her opinion, she would value your opinion. So it was like, so I can never get an A on that. I'm always just gonna get a D because I can't read this bitch mind.
Nah, bro, I'm not going for that, bro. Maybe I don't believe in God, bro. But continue.
So that kind of shit just made me just be like, it's not worth it. And then after that, you basically have to sophomore year through senior year, you have to play varsity or JV. When I was there, varsity had 2 freshmen. 2.
Okay.
That's when I started freshman year.
Okay.
So
you only had 2 teams when you were a freshman?
No, listen. They had 4 teams.
Okay.
My freshman year.
Okay.
When I was playing B squad, I wasn't even on C squad.
Okay.
Our varsity team had 2 freshmen that had been playing since the 8th grade.
Okay.
So the next year, that's 2 spots that's already taken. No cap. Even if niggas leave, you know what I'm saying? And then you got the JV motherfuckers that actually was good enough to move up.
Oh, wow.
And then you got the motherfuckers that came to De La Salle to play. And then you got the motherfuckers that are just got good out of nowhere. And then everybody else that wants to try out because you're playing at De La Salle. It's not worth it for me to wake up at 6 a.m. to compete with a group of niggas that statistically I haven't played enough basketball to compete with.
They just have more time of playing the game of basketball?
Let me, my nigga. My freshman year was the last year that we won 6 championships in a row. That attracts some niggas for real, bro. What motherfuckers always ask me about De La Salle? They always ask me about some niggas that I don't know that play basketball, bro. Always about, I went to De La Salle. Oh, you know, you asked me about that fucking redhead nigga, bro. Everybody ask you about somebody that went there that plays some sport, and it's like, bro, you got to realize real D1 athletes all the way through that school in every sport, bro. So it's like there was some shit I did. It was like kind of fun or cool or whatever, but there was no real potential for me moving forward. Considering a lot of these niggas have been doing this shit since they were like 6.
You know what? That's very fair.
I started in middle school, bro. Fuck out of here.
You know, bro, oh my God, the one hooper that always pissed me off is the nigga that like just took one whole summer and just got like OD good for no reason. And they pull up and just blow everybody out. That's the one that hurts me the most.
And that's what I'm saying. You got this like group of random niggas that just shut up over this like motherfuckers.
They grow 4 inches out of nowhere.
Fuck that. Niggas didn't grow, fucked around and somehow gained 8 inches on a vertical. How the fuck are you dunking at 5'4", my nigga? What the fuck is going on?
You don't, oh God,
determination.
Oh God.
I didn't have it. I didn't. And you got to be up at 6 a.m. Bro, sometimes running 2 a days. Fuck that,
bro. Especially when you just like genuinely don't even care for real. Like when, like personally, bro. When I was younger, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play sports for the O's. That is what I'm gonna do to like meet people and get cool with everybody. I'm like, bro, these people are trying to play to buy houses, and personally, I just can't let that slide. Personally.
You know, it's the craziest part. What was you just talking about, bro? That I went to school with that literally, he was the starting point guard my freshman year. Literally went to the NBA. So I don't know what the fuck niggas really thought I was gonna do.
Fair enough.
People always ask me that. They're like, "Oh, why didn't you play?
Why didn't you play?"
6 a.m. 6 a.m. was number 1 for me. I'm not pulling up at 5:30. I'm not. It's not happening. Yeah. You got to shower at school, all that shit. And pull up on Saturday and play games, I'm good, bro.
Bro, I don't know how niggas were making niggas do that shit when they're younger. Like, I used to wake up 5:30 every single morning just so I could catch a city bus to get to school. And now it'll be 7:30 a.m. I'm like, fuck, bro. I can't even for real. All my classes start at noon.
Bro, I couldn't. And then you got all these fucking 5-star athlete niggas. Like that shit blew
That
me.
wanted the shine of like finally getting the ring and shit.
We didn't have a great track team or whatever, but like
They had 3 D1 niggas. Don't even say y'all didn't have a great track team.
okay, I'm not gonna lie. There was one nigga on my little team that I was a part of that did definitely go to the little Junior Olympics or whatever. But like, I'm just saying. Like
Olympic ass niggas was just there.
it was either the Junior Olympics or the state, and he like placed or some shit. I can't remember. And I was like, well, no,
He did both.
was really official there.
No,
It's just
that nigga did both.
they weren't deep there. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
The football team used to be deep. You know what I'm saying? The hockey team. I don't think we have a full team, but our hockey team was kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie. Our soccer team, I think our soccer team is nice right now. I think they were just, I don't know. Them motherfuckers was nice when I was there.
See, bro, oh my god. And personally, if I knew I was gonna be like really good for real, I wish that I would have put in like a little bit more effort in like the confidence wise, because I realized I'll be a nice practice nigga. I was a good practice player, and the game comes and I just can't dribble. I'm losing the ball off my feet. I can't. Bro, I remember I shot a 3 once in a game. That bitch hit the corner of the backboard and it just went out. And then my coach looked at me, look at him, and I just walked to the bench.
Yeah.
He didn't even call for it for real.
Yeah.
So it was, yeah, bro, yeah. Nah. It was a very sick time. And then anytime I'd play like AAU or just like outs, or like even when we just be running 5s right now, I'd be trying to go for 30 for no reason. I'm hawking niggas down. And no. I really messed up by not saying fuck basketball, just running track.
No, track I think was definitely the way. I mean, the shin splints weren't gonna let me shine, but I think for other people it was definitely a way to go. I really would have put time into baseball for real, but again, too many motherfuckers grew up since like 6 years old playing that shit, and y'all not gonna be talking to me crazy. I won't allow it.
Yeah, no. Oh my God, baseball is the one sport that I just don't respect for real. Because you're telling me you're gonna be what, 23, still in college, trying to make it to the major leagues. Because you can like play an extra 4 years. You can be like 25 and still like kind of make it, maybe, if probably. I
wanted to play baseball because if I could have got good at baseball, that's that ticket right there. Baseball teams be deep as fuck and everybody's getting paid. I don't care if it's a dying sport. It's low-key easy on your body, especially if you're not a pitcher.
That's literally it. It's just, that's the only motherfucker, just rotator cuff.
If you're not a pitcher or a catcher, that shit is OD easy on your body. So
no one is having CTE. No one's knees hurt for real. Yeah, bro. I watch these niggas work out here and I'm like, all right, bro. I can outbench and out squat all y'all. So what's really happening, bro?
No torn ACL from running in a straight line. You can run through the base type shit. You don't even have to hard stop. Like it's really easy on your body. And they give everybody a fucking bag. And if you get good, bro, they're throwing NBA bags at these niggas for a sport that nobody watches, bro. And it's like,
didn't it get like $500 million or some shit? So like, what the fuck? Nah, anybody getting paid more than LeBron should not be getting paid more than LeBron, personally. That's just all I gotta say about that. God damn.
I would have went that route, but like, nah. I thought hockey sounded fun too, and then I see motherfuckers was a little too official. I said, you know what? I would actually just be in the way in this situation.
You just rooted for everybody else, bro?
Yeah.
Oh my God. What sport are you gonna force on your kids?
I'll let them choose, but they got to pick something.
You're not gonna let them be lazy?
I'm gonna try to keep that my philosophy. It's like, I'm not gonna tell you gotta like something, but if you think you're finna quit this, understand you're gonna do something else.
I feel that. See, I don't know if I'm gonna like force my kids down like the ultra academic route or the ultra active route. Because of low key having a son or daughter that's just in debate and is just cold as fuck, I feel like that's just a one-stop ticket to an Ivy League, personally. So I mean, doing like you know the violin, I feel like that's a good party trick.
You gotta get them real pretentious though. I feel like if you want Ivy League kids, you have to get them to the point where they literally look down on people with low GPAs. Like you can't be friends with them niggas because they disgust you type shit. Like low key racist, but like for the grade sis, if you will. I think it has to be that level if you want a real like. Because if you're not going to like some kind of like private school type shit where they actually gonna push you towards that lane and they got connects and all kind of shit with the like admissions and shit, you kind of gotta raise a douchebag to where it's like they literally feel like it is a part of their psyche, their personality.
They're about to die over this A instead of an A+ type of nigga.
Like I'm talking about motherfuckers in the guidance office regularly. I got a B, like mental, crying and shit. Like I can't tell you how many fucking mental breakdowns I'd have heard motherfuckers got a B+. Like. Bruh.
Bro, you know what? My sister was
and niggas go here. That's crazy.
My sister was going down that like Ivy League route with the whole debate and stuff like that, bro. When I tell you, she finished with like, I think there was like 3 kids that finished higher than her, and it was a school of like 500 kids, right? Yeah. So she had crazy grades doing all that shit. So I ended up meeting like other debate people, and the debate blacks, like genuinely, they actually might be racist. They might hate every other black that is not that smart. And you know what? Keep going crazy, bro. One time I'll just see you in the Senate. That's all I got to say about that.
Like, it has to be deep because that's not some casual shit. Like, you can't.
Oh God.
You can't be like, nigga. Let me explain to you. Like, my high school experience, I just feel like isn't real sometimes. But then at the same time, as somebody that didn't try, I don't know. So I was in the library, no cap. I'm not capping. This is a real conversation I heard. These niggas are talking. Mind you, this one motherfucker wasn't from here. I get that motherfucker a pass. They get down like that in Asia. This motherfucker said, my grades aren't that good right now. I'm only at a 4.1. She's like, oh, you're only at a 4.1? No, that's still pretty good. I just got up to like shorty had like a 4.3, 4.4 or some shit. I'm like, how in the blue fuck?
You just didn't miss?
Did you not only get over 4? That far. I didn't know that was something that you could do. And they talking about like there was more room to improve.
There was 4 or 5 niggas you don't even know about.
I could never really fuck with y'all. I could never really do that. Bro.
Have you ever tried to have a conversation with them?
One of them, no. That other nigga was in my psych class. So I'm sure.
You had psych in high school?
Yeah.
See, bro, this funding shit will always blow me. I'll always be upset when it comes to shit like that. Because especially in my high school, bro, motherfuckers told me in my high school, it was like, the highest we have is calc. And in my freshman year of school, motherfuckers was doing like college level, like calc 3 and doing random shit like that just so they can go and get ahead. And I'm like, how do you expect motherfuckers from here to go to real college and then go and do actual math with other motherfuckers that's been genuinely doing shit? Like what? You're gonna be an engineer and you don't know calc 2 out of high school? That's kind of crazy. Yeah.
Nah, we had all that kind of stuff, but yeah, again, I was too stupid for them classes. I had to take geometry damn near 3 times. But, like,
you know, the shapes, I understand you, bro. Something about that 90 degrees, it was kind of weird to me too, bro.
It was more so the class. It wasn't even like the work. I didn't even think the work was crazy. There was certain units of shit I struggled on, but it was like most part, the work was like simple. It was just like I had one trash teacher and then the next one. I think I passed that time though.
Ah, very nice. Oh,
No, I failed biology 2 times. That's what it was.
How the fuck did you fail biology twice?
No cap. So, and niggas that was in the class with me could corroborate this or not. My first teacher that bitch was crazy. Like, to me, now other people was there. They passed somehow. They did the work. I'm just dumb. I'll take that. I'm lazy. That's true. When I tell you, to me, most of this class was ad libs, my nigga. Like, most of this class was her just making sounds.
Bro, you know what? I think we do a PSA over shit like that. When teachers will come into class and just want to only talk about their life, and especially it blows me when the class is genuinely hard and we need every single second of learning, and then you're telling me about your deadbeat child. I'm not hearing it, bro. But continue.
Or like one time we watched. I hope I'm not making this up because I'm pretty sure this happened. Cause it's so crazy. Like that's how like nigga. She made us watch a movie about dinosaurs, and then we had a test that was about biology. So like this is the thing. It wasn't about the movie that we watched. It was about like mitochondria and cells and like shit like that.
And you're supposed to get that shit from the movie?
I don't think so. I think she literally just did it to be a dickhead.
Wow.
So
what was like the class like average? Was everyone like, bro, what is going on, or what happened?
Here's the thing: not only did I not fuck with niggas and I was lazy, all the niggas that I fucked with were all struggling in all of their classes. So I don't know if it was just me, but like,
see, bro,
I'd always be asking this, like, am I fucking stupid or does this bitch not make any sense? Like, respectfully, like, I'm talking. Shorty was such a tweet. Like, there's a rumor that may or may not be a rumor because I heard this shit literally from a fucking somebody that used to work there.
Oh wow.
Shorty has jumped out a window at that school.
Was it a fire? No active nothing.
It was stories a little, yeah. But
oh,
Shorty jumped out a fucking window at the school. It just still works there. Like, brain damage, bro. Second story.
Wow. Wow.
That's how I feel about it. I'm not saying I don't know if that's her life, but I'm just saying, like, I think it's crazy that they still let you teach. Honestly, I swear half of that it sounded like a fucking Migos concert. Mama, she and that bitch not saying nothing, bro. And I'm like, y'all niggas are getting something from this. Y'all are dead ass getting something from this.
See, you know what? That's what you get for having only dumb friends. That's how you would have fucked yourself. Oh my God. See, I'd be in classes trying to make as much friends as I can because I know deep in my heart I do not understand nothing.
That's another reason I gave up. I had a whole fucking room full of adults, fucking 8 tutors every other week or every week, different tutors swapping in and out, and I'm getting D's on something. You sat right next to me and helped me with the entire sheet. How the blue fuck did I get a D? My nigga, you don't know what you're doing? Oh, I quit. Fuck this shit. Nah, that's crazy. You're grown as hell. You came here to help me. It wasn't even coincidental. That is the only reason that you're here. You're not just coincidentally here and I asked you to help me, nigga. How the fuck did I get a D?
There's no way the paras and the motherfuckers just passing this one problem student every fast all y'all and they all just lost.
Nigga, that shit blew me. My whole grade was like struggling. Like my whole grade, like nigga, like and this is why I don't like. I just be like, wasn't me, you know. All my homies like in because you know I had this little program shit. They gave us a little scholarship, whatever. Mm-hmm. So they facilitated.
You're a scholar?
I had a scholarship, yeah. So they facilitated tutoring for us, right? My whole grade was struggling like a bitch. We were all like, this shit is dumb as fuck. Everybody had like F's and D's and shit. And I'm like, bro, y'all getting on my ass like I'm the only one, bro. This shit was OD hard.
Hell nah. When the fucking scholarship kids are the special ed motherfuckers and no one is just winning, that's
no, we got scholarships because we were poor. So I think it's only right that we're the special ed kids as well.
All right, fair enough.
Fetal alcoholism, yeah.
They were just planning for this, you know. Fair. I feel you.
I'm just saying shit at this point.
You know what? I understand. But you know what?
Man, fuck that school. Honestly,
I don't blame you.
I got stories for days. We could make this whole
just be a whole school episode. That's just
a whole episode. Just go back and forth school stories. I done seen some shit.
Oh my God. You know what? My only school stories, bro. Motherfuckers just kept getting pregnant. That was just our thing, bro.
But that's the thing. Y'all motherfuckers was getting pregnant left and right. Had 2 kids in high school type shit.
It blew, bro. The shit that blew me, bro. While we were walking down over the stage, right, and we just have like a proportion of the pregnant kids, bro. They could have had a whole daycare for these niggas, and it's like, so we all are just losers. That's just what is going down. But nah, in my education, I realized it's super easy to not give a fuck. It is super easy not to give a fuck.
That's crazy. I couldn't imagine that going through high school getting no coochie and you at graduation, hella pregnant bitches, just like, damn, you was really out here just not shit for real. That's a different conversation.
You know what? I understand. But nah, as I would go through classes, I'll just like look at motherfuckers and be like, huh, you don't care about this, do you? And it's like, I mean, like, why should I, bro? I'm mad bored. And everyone was just like, it was either boredom or like motherfuckers would rather just like do literally anything else than school. And I realized it is kind of hard to get past high school, especially when it's like everyone just sucks.
That's why I fucked with South so heavy. Everybody was on the same timing. Like, I feel like I was like this with everybody, but everybody was very much like this. Like,
what you mean?
When I tell you, like, South has like culture, like the building. Like, it has, like, a culture to it. Mm-hmm. It is the weirdest shit ever. Like, mind you, I just went to D. I seen how the shit was. It was kind of similar, I guess, but it's not, though. Basically, once you pass 10th grade, and if you still go to that school, you don't fuck with nobody there.
Why?
You might have a friend or two that you talk to at lunch, but you don't fuck with nobody there because niggas just be on bullshit.
I heard there'd be a lot of fights over there, huh?
Varying degrees of bullshit, though. Like, shit, just like, you don't... Like, let me explain it to you like this. My guidance counselor told me not to make friends. Like, she was just like, don't.
I heard that the people there, it's very much a get your degree and please leave type of thing, or else you just get caught up in the nonsense that's going on there.
Basically, yeah. Like, I think they said like half their freshman class every year just ends up like not coming back. Either they drop out or they just go to a different school.
That's just statistics.
Like, it's just a lot. But my thing I was saying, I like going there because everybody was on the same kind of time. Nobody was really fucking with it at all. Everybody kind of smokes weed. Some people smoking weed in the school. Some people, niggas was like fucking all the time. I don't know how people got caught and like everybody knew about this and I just like skated around this. Like people fucking in the stairways, bathroom, all kind of shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? Niggas having gay sex in the stairway? What? How did I miss this?
Hey, yo, okay.
You feel like you would hear about shit like this though. If this happened at D, I would have heard about that shit in 10 minutes.
Everybody would have known. Yeah,
in 10 minutes or less, I would have heard about that shit. But
that shit was so regular that just like things were just flying on the radar.
Apparently there was fights all the time. I saw one fight. I never heard. They were like, oh yeah, there's fights all the time. It was a fight. I'm like, what the fuck y'all talking about? Anyway, all this shit to say, motherfuckers was on the same type of time. And I have a real email, and I think I brought this up before, from my teacher, my senior year, when everybody was out on COVID, that said, if y'all could turn in one piece of homework, I will pass everybody because I have less than 10% of the class that has turned in anything since y'all left. When I tell you, Nick, this is not a coordinated effort. Less than 10% of the class turned in any homework from the time that COVID was off till June.
See, during that shit, bro, I was wondering if like someone in high school would be like, you know what, hey, if we all just don't do no work, what would they really do for us? They would have to pass us, right? Yes. But for them to just cognitively just say, you know what, nah, they're not gonna check this shit, and I don't give a fuck. And now everyone just has to be okay with it because you know what, if they don't turn that shit in, doesn't the motherfucking teacher just say, you know what, bro, get out? You just get fired for real, or were they getting just overturn of teachers like all the time?
From all the shit I've seen teachers get away with, I think there's levels to this shit. But I think if you were to just not teach anything, then yeah, they would definitely fire you. But I feel like there would have to be like complaints. I feel like if there were no complaints, I don't see like how they would like show me all the papers that your children filled out. Like, what does that look like?
They wouldn't even notice that them motherfuckers are fucking up for real. Yeah, I feel it.
I guess you could go on to the next year and all the kids are like dumb as fuck. That could be a problem.
Yeah, that's fair. The funniest shit is here, literally, if the teachers are like, if they're passing too many people, they look into it to see if the class was like just far too easy that it really should have. And I feel like that's crazy dick suck, bro. I feel like, is that not hating? That feels like hating.
Too easy. Wanna be prestigious ass fucking school. What the fuck? Let me get my A and get on with my life. Bitch ass nigga. I'm already giving you my money. Why you on my dick too? Fuck.
Bro, I just gave y'all niggas $3,000. Bro, I just gave y'all niggas $3,000 for a class that's not my major. I will burn y'all. Please be serious. Be serious with yourself.
Insanity.
Do you know these niggas increase the prices of school again?
I'm not surprised at all, but then at the same time, wow. Oh my goodness.
It's like my whole thing is like, how, bro? You just raised the school's price. The fact that it's not locked, someone needs to do something. Elon Omar, do something about this. This is kind of getting crazy.
Do you ever wonder about that stuff? Like how they even justify that shit? Like there's more people going to school. You always been making more year over year. How is there less money to be used? You're running it up at this point. You're doing a lot.
For here, though, the explanation that I got from someone higher up is like, well, we're building new facilities. And
that's the shit that be blowing me the most. When you don't agree with what you're building, how the fuck does that affect me? Here, can I shout this bitch out specifically? Not by name.
Nah. Oh, continue.
Not by name. Y'all are building facilities that y'all have 4 or 5 of already, though.
Did you see the new one?
That there doesn't need. No, I'm talking about this one, nigga. There doesn't need to be another one when there's 5 on campus, and it's like not. It's not like it's like a student center or some shit that people use all the fucking time.
Nah, motherfuckers don't really use that building much. Did you see them motherfuckers that went and built like a whole nother like?
I believe it.
Spot? That's insane. 75 M's.
No.
But now my tuition is higher. Y'all got the 75 M's for free.
We used to say the same shit at Dealer. So they built 2 hallways that like kind of got used, and then they redid the locker rooms. Guess how much that shit cost?
How much?
Nigga, we had Dell computers. We had motherfucking, I guess they redid the library. It was cool, but we had like old ass library. Gym floors haven't been re-waxed in I don't know how long. My nigga, they spent 2 M's on a hallway and 2 locker rooms.
2 M's.
2 hallways, technically, I guess, because they're on top of each other, but still.
2
M's. We can't get no Apple computers. I had Apple's computers at public school. Y'all out here, what? Broke as hell. Y'all niggas are broke as fuck.
Wow.
That shit blew the fuck out of me. Bro, I'm talking about in elementary school, we had like 4 or 5 computer labs with varying degrees of Mac computers.
Okay.
We got like new computers every 2 to 3 years.
Damn.
And one computer
at a
lab,
public spot?
One computer lab always had the newest computer. And then the rest of them just had like the second generation, right before that.
Mm-hmm.
Bro. They literally had PCs, Dells, and all of them. They're old as fuck. It's not even like they were just like not Apple computers. They were old. Y'all spent 2 M's on some fucking so people don't bump into each other in the hallway. Fuck out of here, bro. And y'all got your priorities fucked up.
Oh my god.
And that's why all your black teachers quit. Y'all out here not buying the right technology.
Same shit right here too. We lost 5 out of the 6. It's crazy, bro. Yeah. But no. All right, y'all. I'm gonna end this bitch.
I don't know why I assumed that more black people worked here.
There was a lot of black professors. And then they went, they were all ready for their raises in 10 years, and they said, we're not doing none of that. Please be on. So they said, you know what? Don't even worry. I'll go get a max contract somewhere else, somewhere where there's no snow. But you know what? That's just me. But all right, y'all.
Make sure you file your taxes accordingly, because they will come for you, but they won't come for Jeff. Remember that.
I won't file them.